Happy New Year everybody and welcome back to Vanuatu. We have got a home game today against Ifira Black Birds, who are the current league champions. They're one place ahead of us in the league and they are the favourites for this match. And pretty sure I'm going to keep this one another short one match episode just because I know you've all had a lovely night out last night. So we're going to keep this short and sweet and simple. So into the game, you'll see there's been very few changes. The first team is completely unchanged. We've still got Mamani, Lee, Paulinho, Day, who's our goal scoring machine, Tanisapa, Hodge, Lake, Clinton and Ice are in the midfield, Krishna and Gishard up top. A few changes on the bench purely because I used some guys in the reserve game. So Payoka, Gibson, Liao and Leslie are on the bench with Singh. Just very quickly I will show you what happened in that reserve game, because you know, like I said, I like to play reserve games. I like to use the developmental tactic that I've put on Steam, and frankly this is the outcome. We played Blackbirds under 20s and we absolutely smashed them. You see the ratings, all these players have been developing. Hopefully they'll carry on developing. Marshall, he almost made the bench but he wasn't quite fit after playing just a couple of days before. Same reason Hatabi's not on the bench, because again, very tired. So we're going to go into the game. We'll submit that team, give that one lucky squad number to Eamon Liao, I guess his name is. So I'm not going to give him 33, I'm superstitious, that's a goalkeeper, and we'll submit that. The team's all the way up. Like I said, Ifira are very much the favourites, they're the champions. The only player they've got of note is their goalkeeper, who is 34 years old, and I think he is the second choice for the national team, Mansali. Apparently Hodge is going to perform key defensive duties at the heart of the defence from the right wing. Interesting. Guessing the analysts in Vanuatu aren't quite all they're cracked up to be. Tell the team to pick up where they left off. That sounds like a good idea, because we're winning so far this season. We'll kick off, we'll see what happens. Oh, I have to excuse me doing this because like I said in the last video, I like to watch 4 matches when I'm not, you know, doing this for YouTube. So I watched the 4 match for the reserves. They played very, very well. It was very impressive all across the park. Got an early highlight, Lee forward to Krishna to Gishard. He's got to find some support. Isa should never have had that much space. There's 2 men on him. Got the crossing with his right foot. Hodge can't do anything with it. Lake's recycling to Hodge. Oh, Hodge is brought down. Apparently it was an excellent tackle, but I reckon that looked like a penalty, but I'm biased. Early corner, Hodge whips it over. Paulinho misses it. Gishard well back. He shouldn't be nowhere near there. Isa picks up a beautiful long ball forward. Should have done better with that. Really should have done better with that. But we're constantly attacking it. The assistant manager's advice before the match was essentially to run and hide from them. He wanted me to sit back, defend, play about 6 at the back. I'm not doing that. We're going to play attacking football. We're going to win. We're going to win the good old-fashioned, fun Kevin Keegan way. We'll just score more than them. That's the plan. I haven't got time to mess around with anything else. Running short highlights. It looked like it was going to start off at a ferocious pace, but apparently not. So as the first half ticks by, very, very slowly, it always feels like it takes an age. We'll definitely tell Clinton to ease off the tackles. That's good advice, because I don't want him getting sent off. He's definitely an important part of that midfield. No, I asked the assistant's opinion on the team, and his idea was to move Hodge back to right back, drop Kean Lee, which seems mental because he's been playing brilliantly, move Lake out to the right wing and bring in Paral, who again played in that reserve match. He was absolutely knackered. He had like 75% fitness or something. Oh, we've got a penalty. Oh no, we've given a penalty. Oh no, we've got a penalty. There we go, there's a winner for us. So, who's stepping up for this one? Krishna, oh, saved by the keeper. Unbelievable. Hodge with the corner, comes straight back out, Hodge back in. We've got to do better with corners. I need to work out. I mean, I haven't got any players who've got a good rating for taking corners. Oh, Isa should have done better with that. Maybe it just came across too quickly for him. He's definitely no good in the air. I think he's about 5'6" or something. He's never getting to a cross, especially a whipped cross like that. But again, we're making good chances. Lots of shots on goal, more on target than them. We've got the best of this game as they're playing out from defence with the allude to Vava. Vava apparently needs to take ages to make decisions. Carlo with a ball across, Day's there. Glinton with a high ball across. He's found Guichard. Guichard finds Krishna, it's in. Unbelievable. Unbelievable goal. That just came from nowhere. We're not even supposed to be playing counter, and that was counter-attacking football at its finest. Glinton saw a beautiful pass over the top. He's far too good for this league. Again, like I said last video, some of these players, I think if we were playing in a slightly bigger league, would probably have people all over them playing this well. But you know, we'll take it where we can get it. You know, if the players stay here longer, they stay here longer. What I really want to make sure we do this year, we need to win the title, purely so teams like Ifira and Amakali and Tefeya don't come in and just take all our best players, because they are much bigger clubs in the grand scheme of Vanuatu football. They're much bigger clubs, and you know, if they came in front of our players, I think they'd leave. We had a few players. Oh, another corner, Hodge whips it in, Day can't get there, Glinton smashes it home. 2-0 out. Glinton's having a brilliant game, seems to be in the middle of everything we've seen. Flushes corner again, Hodge takes over, Day uncharacteristically doesn't get there, but Glinton's there to score. And again, the assistant said to hang back and defend on this one. What's a chance for hanging back and defending? But yeah, we've had a few offers for some of our sort of fringe players. They've all the ones that got good potential I've just offered a new deal to. They've stayed. They've been quite happy, as happens with amateur contracts. Tyreek Leslie is currently wanted. There's been a bid in for him, but I think he'll probably stay. There's a few players, the greyed out players at the start, that I just gave contracts to because they were versatile. Been trying to get them to go. People have been making offers, but they won't leave. But a lot of the offers are from lower divisions, much lower divisions. Pleased with their performance, absolutely are. They're ready to walk through walls. It's not a good idea, lads. We don't need the injuries right now. We've got some good depth, but let's not risk it too much. We saw what happened when we had some internationals. We suffered. We don't really want to be losing first team players right now. But we're into the second half. They've made a sub. They've brought on Namatak, who frankly isn't in any way, shape or form fit. But we'll see what happens. When you bring on a sub and he's not even as fit as any of the players on the opposing team, you've got some drama. Which is weird because none of these are all greyed out players. None of them played against me in the reserve game. We're into the 60th minute. Not a lot's happening, but we're in the lead. We're comfortable. See if we can find a possession stat just to see how comfortable we are. 52%. So they're still in the game. They're just not doing anything in the final third, and I'm quite glad of that. We seem to be bringing a lot of balls down the left wing as well, which is good. It shows Ice is working hard. We've got the ball on the left now. Day with a free kick to Lake. Lake finds Krishna. What's Krishna going to do with this? Over the top. Oh, it's only a little bit. Guichar's picked up on a loose ball. He's hit the post. It was 1-on-1. He's hit the post. He shouldn't be hitting the post from there. Oh, I should have buried that. Into the 70th minute. I'm going to start looking at doing some subs, I think. Give that a pause, just out of habit. I think I'm going to change it to central midfielder, so we're going to look at Payoka, we're going to look at Liao, who hopefully can play that way around. If they can't, we'll swap them. Make Liao a ball winner, just so we've got a bit of steel in there. And Payoka, we use a Caballero, just because it seems a bit fancy for this level. No more subs. I think I obviously need to make. We'll probably take off one of the strikers, or we'll take off Isa very shortly. But we'll carry on as we are for now. Keep a sub back just in case we get an injury, or someone like Krishna, who's important to the team, decides to go out and get booked. Oh, that's ideal. Could do without him being sent off, if I'm quite honest. Let's bring Tyreek Leslie in. He's not much of a target man. I think he can play poacher though, so we'll swap those round. All finds being poacher's his best thing up front. He's mostly a left winger at this point still. We're working on turning him into a striker. We'll see how that goes. Because I really want him to be able to just be that guy we bring off the bench. We've got Lee with a throw in to Payoka. Payoka finds Gishard. What's Gishard doing? It finds Liao. Oh, Liao with a goal. I think that might be his goal on his debut. It is. Scored a goal on his debut. Of course it is. I gave him a squad number. Goal on his debut for Liao. Trying to stake a claim for a place in the team. What a goal. What a goal. Marked by two guys and still found all the time in the world. That's the sign of a good player. He's one of those youngsters I think we're going to kind of try and develop and turn into something special with this team. So we've got another chance now. Corner from Tanisapa finds Paulinho. Paulinho does nothing with it. Payoka's on the score sheet. I know Day's taking the credit for it's been disallowed. That's alright. Can't always have good things. It's okay. A 3-0 win is still a good win. Remember, we're playing the champions. This is the best team in this league, apparently. And we've absolutely taken them to score so many more shots, so many more chances. I don't think I've seen them do anything particularly threatening as Payoka finds Tanisapa on the left. Isa dithering a little bit. Tanisapa, it's a little bit of time wasting, I think, but we'll allow it. Liao looks at the ball for what was that? I'm not even sure what we're trying to do. They're going to go at the other end of the score now. Namatak's got the ball. Long ball forward. George is clean through. He's got to put this away. Oh, unbelievable stop. Excellent stop from Mamani. He's earned his nothing this week, but he's earned it. I'll buy him a Coke or something. It'll be fine. If we just see the game out, we should be getting that lovely final whistle highlight. Mansale to Yalu. Yashar's picked up. Leslie, oh, bit of a scramble, but that's got to be the game. Thought we were going to get a really last gasp win, fourth goal there. But it's a result. It's a 3-0 win. You can see all the shots on target, less fouls. Yeah, it's a perfect performance by the possession, but you know, we're not playing with players who you can expect to play that Barcelona keep ball style, so we'll allow it. And we're going to hand that over to the assistant, because he seems to be quite good at motivating this team. And there's also that weird language barrier where they're apparently speaking French, I'm speaking English, apparently I speak French as well, that's fine. I set that up on the profile, it's all good. But we'll let the assistant do the talking, because he seems to have a way of motivating them. We're going to lead the match there, 4-0. Oh, sorry, 3-0. Unbelievable, puts us top after 2 games played, and goal difference of +5 after 2 games, absolutely nothing to be sniffed at. I think if we can keep building on that, we're going to be fine. There you go, confirmation, we've gone top as if you needed it. Liao made his debut, was a day to remember, came on as a sub, scored a goal, couldn't ask for more from the lad. Krishna got his first league goal, that's definitely given him a confidence boost. Ifira or anger when you were awarded a controversial penalty? Do I think he made the right decision? Absolutely, because it was for me. Glinton doesn't find the back of the net very often. Miracle doesn't score in training. Well, let's crack some jokes. Amon Liao enjoyed a goal-scoring debut for Sheffield United. What do you make of his performance? If his debut was that good, I can't wait to see he'll do in the next match. I can't guarantee he'll play in the next match, but there we go. Glinton on form. Let's praise that. It's always good to praise a performance. Superb quality of crosses. Whatever. Fine. The Anguilla boss Kelsic was there to watch the game, watching Kieran Lee, Vashil Hodge, Kivar Lake and Jonathan Kishard, the players you expect him to look at. Be nice to see them get some call-ups, even if it's going to absolutely stuff us for the league. We're going to leave that there. Like I said, it was going to be a short one, a single game. At least we got some more highlights in this one we did from the last one. Looking at the schedule, I think we're going to come back and play the Defea game, because I think they're one of the few teams in this league with players, if I remember rightly. If it'll ever load the screen. There we go. They've got a few players, all those players are internationals. Do we come back for Defea? I'm going to stick with the original plan, I think. I think we're going to come back for Amakali, gives us this chance to sort of break in a little bit, to get through a few games, get some form going. It's a very short season. I want to kind of blast through it because obviously we're trying to develop the league, and it's be really boring for you guys if you have to watch me try and play every single game. Amicale are the squad we looked at the beginning of the season. They're the ones with all the Italian players, the Italian manager. They've got, you know, the Serbian key. They've got a lot of European talent. They're going to be a real challenge, be the first real test of the season, I think. So we're going to leave it there, guys. As I said, have a great new year. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you're not following me on Twitter already, please do. It's at ChasingLamely. You'll find the usual Patreon and things in the description. There will be some Patreon rewards going up tomorrow for those of you who want to, you know, drop in a few pennies here and there. It'll be things like being mentioned in the credits, the usual standard stuff. Maybe we'll name a region after you at a certain level. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to leave it there. So thanks very much, guys. Have a good new year. Hopefully you're not too hungover. Have a good noise.